Hi guys, it's Granny Tana speaking. Welcome to this FS25 map preview video. In this video I tell you that my map FourFields will come to FS25. And maybe you already knew this, that I was planning to bring FourFields to FS25 in the, let's say, near or further future, but that changed. It will come to FS25 now. Not that you can download it already from ModHub. As you can see, it's not yet finished at all. I just started working on it yesterday night. And yeah, but with now, I mean, I work on it now intensely. I make a deep dive and I will try to make it ready till the end of the month, the end of February, and then bring it to ModHub. That would be my goal. But I don't know whether I can accomplish this. Usually it would take months, but as this is a conversion of an existing map, there are some things that I don't need to do or that are already done. Like you can see the background mountains. I made them already, so those is something I can use. But I can't use everything. Some other things need to be done completely from scratch. And the other good thing is this map is a really simple map. It fills the whole standard map because it has 4 huge fields. But other than that, it is a small map because, yeah, we have those huge 4 fields and everything else is around the map border. And it's a small map if you don't count the 4 fields. And here I can show you the PDA. This is another thing that only has to be changed slightly when I make changes, but most of it can stay like that. So it saves me days of work, at least days of work. And I always try to make it as nice as possible. Yeah, and I will change things only when they are changed on the map. And don't worry about the persons, they are shown dynamically, and I will, should I place Walter and Ben and all those guys? Maybe I could put them at the farmer's market and at the camping ground and places that you don't own. So at the farm, they won't be there, disturbing you, watching at you always. But maybe, yeah, and maybe one in the village, and then they are not so annoying, I guess. Yeah, and those are the advantages that I already made parts of it, and it's a rather small map. I didn't tell you about this. So if you don't know my map, FourFields, I made this map already for FS22. And the idea is to have 4 huge fields. And the idea behind it was that a lot of console players said, oh, this is so sad that we can't have 4 times or 16 times map, and I would love to play with huge fields. And then I thought, okay, let's do the best of a standard sized map. And first I wanted to make it a 1 field. But then I thought, it would be more fun with 4 fields. And then you can play with 3 of your friends, each of have one of those huge fields, and you could divide the fields, grow several crops, or you just stick with your one big field. And around here you can buy different areas as well, like an area with a huge garden, for example, or BGA productions and such, forest areas, and just meadows. And I will see whether I can bring back the vineyard that has been here in this area, and a camping ground to earn passive income and such. So it's not only the FourFields, but mainly this is the main feature, as you can see. And yeah, some people said, oh, this is too unrealistic. I empty this out. One moment. So now it can go on. And it's too unrealistic, but it isn't. I think it's in Texas. There is an area where the fields look exactly like that, and they have nearly the same size. So in America, this is realistic. In Germany, it isn't. And therefore, I will bring this, only the American part of this map back. That means you can't choose whether you have American or German buildings. You will just have the American buildings, and that will save hundreds and hundreds of slots. That is the main reason why I don't make this two versions. In the FS22 version, you could choose, you had one map, and then while starting a save game, you could choose whether you wanted American or German buildings. And to accomplish this, all the buildings had to be included into the map dynamically, and that cost a lot of slots. And therefore I thought, no, I don't do it again, because the console players always have problems with their slots, and therefore this will more slot friendly, this map. And for an American map, it's realistic. For a German map, it's unrealistic in an extreme way, and therefore no German version of this map. Yeah. So what did I want to tell you about this? I can't promise at all whether I can accomplish this. So it's less than 3 weeks till the end of the month. This is very little time for a map. Even if it's a easy map and a conversion, it's still very little time. And I don't know whether I will encounter problems that takes weeks and months. Sometimes, or very often, you encounter such problems. So I can't make any promises about this map being at ModHub ready for the Nexart pack. Did I tell you about the Nexart pack? No, I didn't. I forgot. I'm so silly sometimes. Okay. The Nexart pack is the reason why I make this this map now. Because I was planning to do it anyhow, but then the Nexart pack was announced, and a lot of you guys said, it's nice to get a Nexart pack, but the fields of the base game maps are just too small for it. And even if I think Hutan Pantai has some nice huge fields, and Frankenmuth, which is not a base game map but is available at ModHub, has some nice big fields as well, I thought, might be true. Maybe I should bring back my FourFields. And then I asked Mr. Marcel, who is the ModHub boss, and I asked him, hey, I heard you have a separated waiting list for maps in your ModHub. and where the waiting time is shorter. And he said, yep. And I said, okay, yes, how long is the waiting time for a map? And he said, as soon as I see it, I start with the test. And I said, okay, then it's possible. Because if I can finish it till the end of the month, then the ModHub has enough time to test it and to send it back to me and make my repairs and then test it again and so on and so forth, console test and all, that the map could be out in time for the Nexat pack. And I would love this. I would really love this. But I can't promise anything. Keep this in mind. I don't know whether I can do it. Sometimes I can work like crazy. And in hindsight, then I really think, wow, how did I do this? But I am sadly not a magician. And a lot of things takes longer than I want. And therefore, no promise. But you can wish me good luck. And yeah, I will dive into it. And you can expect videos about this. So videos with information like that, where I just show you the state where it is now. And maybe other videos where I do some nice decorative time-consuming work, because those things are nice to do in a video. The more complicated stuff where I jump from XML file to Giants editor back and forth, and so this is not so nice to watch. But when I decorate the forest or the riverbank, I think, yes, or some other nice areas, this is nice to watch, and I can talk to you while I'm doing this. And so there will be quite a bunch of FourFields Let's Map videos in the near future. Okay, now he is full again. By the way, it's the first time that I worked with this beauty here, because I thought, why not? And I won't be able to deliver the Nexat as the starting equipment because it's a DLC. But there will be some nice starting equipment, and if you want to have the Nexat, you can start with 1 million, sell all the other equipment, and then I guess it should be possible to buy it. Maybe take out a loan also. I don't know how much in-game money the Nexat will cost. Okay then. Yeah, and tell me what you think about it. Okay. If you want to buy FS25 or a DLC, feel free to use my code OMATANA. You'll find the link for the PC version in the video description. It doesn't cost you anything extra and supports me a lot. Now I wish you a wonderful day, thank you for watching, and all the best till next time. Tschüss!